What is the agenda then, Nick? If that's the case, why would Nadia be just thrown to the wolves like that?
Well, no, because she actually did what she did.
Do you reckon it's because of what Brian was saying he heard next door?
I think you could piss off people and they might go bugger you, but no, I think it was blatant. And if the other contestant, otherwise they can't show it, the other contestant left and went blah, 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 then it puts a question mark. I think obviously it came that if we were very quiet in the first 5 days and there's one person going blah, 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 the viewers, and they go, I don't understand. When I saw her in your series, I wasn't overwhelmed by her. I didn't think she was amazing. I think she'd gone through a huge transformation, a very brave thing to do. But to me, she wasn't entertaining. She was entertaining in the fact she was very fiery and it made good television. But I wouldn't necessarily invite her for dinner. Yeah, or like you or the cats, whoever, where you get sparkling conversation and laughter. I think it's kind of a one-way street. So I'm not really surprised on what we've seen and we've heard, but also we may have seen things that we've not been party to.
Yeah,
with
right.
her. I mean, you can't be. I mean, the amazing Brian Dowling can be in every room, which is great, but we don't have that ability.
How does he do it? I'm telling you, see when we was in the bed sit, something will be happening here. Brian's just life and soul of it. Then the camera goes, I'm going to go bathroom. Literally a second after, Brian's in there, starting another party. And I was saying, me and Michelle was there with a running joke going, does he know where that... But what's going on here? Do you know what I mean? The guy, we used to call him the Miracle Man, do you know what I mean? Mr. Miracle. You know what I mean? But you can't take it away from him. But with Nadia, it was just... Doesn't matter, there's the panel, isn't it? And this guy's knocking it. Someone is there. I mean, even with that, I just don't know. It's just one of them things where just have to get on with it and, you know, see anyone.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, so I was amazed, but when I heard the booing, and it was huge for her.
It was. I didn't get booed like that when I left.
No, I did. It's like,
I just can't believe it. Yeah, I mean, I heard cheers in yours, and I was like, here we go, because I was expecting, you know, like a few panto boos, blah blah blah, because you never really had vicious boos, to be honest, but I just couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell is going? Like, you know, when you hear like, and I thought, whoa, fucking hell, good on him. You know what I mean? Must be you, because if I was you, I'd be fucking stoating about in wife fronts in the jacuzzi by now, man. I'd be jumping around. Well, it's not really you, but do you know what I mean? You know me, I'm an extrovert anyway.
Yeah,
but
I flip between two. Depends how I feel. But no, it was quite. But you know, if she had a tear to her eye, that is quite sad for her. But you know, you reap what you sow. And you know, she gave a lot of people a lot of grief. But Preston was quite cool. She had to Preston went, no, the plate, and he just sat on the sofa looking at her, not even reacting. And then she saw you, and you went, well, it was hot. You know, what's the issue here? But you know, this is one of the things I thought about doing this show is the risk. You weigh out the risk. Yes, you're paid for your appearance, but B, anything can be shown, and you sign that form, and they can, if they want to, manipulate, change, alter what we say, how we'd say it, and do it. And you have to accept it. Now, if you've won a show, you have to think, if you've won a show and there's no side to you, like Brian Dowling, he's as nice as he was back then on Series 2 as he is now. There's no malicious side, there's no vindictive streak.
You can tell it just hasn't changed him at all.
Yeah, he's just a generally nice person and will always be. I don't know if you could upset him. I think you might if you kicked him or set him alight, you might get upset. But but I think the nod is, there's always been this thing that is very, very volatile, and therefore you would look at it and go, actually, we want to watch a calmish house and not someone kicking off. And if you like how you think, is there a danger that I'll do the show and I'll win? Is there a danger that I might come out looking bad?
Yeah.
Series 1 winner, of course, for that very reason, thought I came out the show looking like a hero.
Sometimes it's just good. It's just
too much of a risk. Now, for us that came out, you know, smelling of horse poo, there's one way we could go. We could stay the same and we're still of horse poo, or we've matured and changed enough for people to actually say, I was wrong about the perception of those two. I don't know what's going out or how it is, but they seem nice people. They don't seem like they were. They're not playing or acting like the guy from the last years that just caused unnecessary grief and, you know, and were never up. So I think people like people that are genuine, and I think what we saw in Shaka and what we saw in Kettle were two people that weren't really happy in themselves. And if you're not happy in yourselves, you can't, you know, be the person you should or want to be.
Yeah, I mean, you make a compelling case, mate. It's just, yeah, I agree. So is this what this is about for you? Just basically just righting a few wrongs that have been put out? Was write down our names. I was openly going around going to people, this thing, and people were. Everyone thought, oh, it's brilliant. I didn't do anything that was groundbreaking, you know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things for me.
But actually, I think I'm actually enjoying this show. I think the one I did, I enjoyed it, but I was thinking, there's a catch here, or there's something that's not quite right, or I just wanted to be loved by everyone, and by doing that, severely overcompensated. When actually, I didn't need to do any of that because they loved me because they didn't vote for me. So I think but you learn these things. I think you learn these things with experience, maturity.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm flattered I'm still here. It's
mental.
unbelievable. I think if I'd have been me, if I'd have been me 10 years ago, I'd run on the garden hooting and shouting like a, you know.
Like a?
I don't know. I can't actually.
Wow.
Pull a.
No wounded badgers. No.
no wounded badgers.
no charismatic aardvarks today.
Like a different. You know, there's so many words you can't use now because it's not PC, but. But no, it's nice. And actually, although I think I've had some shit tasks in the respect that they haven't been the nicest, like clown jumping out the door and shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
that clown really got to you, didn't it?
No, the scary clown didn't. But you're sitting there, and this thing above you explodes. You're like, okay, fine, whatever. First of all, I thought there was a snake in it. I was like, I did this. I walked to the diary room, did the door like that, go, what the fuck's in here? I look up, there's a thing above the chair. And Big Brother's going, sit down. And I go, no. And I go, sit down. And I go, no. And he goes, Big Brother's asked you to sit down. So I sit down and go, like this. And he goes, we're doing this. Okay.
Oh,
and suddenly it goes boom, this shit comes down. And suddenly I hear this rattle and corner my eye, I see this. I literally go, what the fuck are you doing? Like this, literally.
Well, you got to actual kung fu style spray.
There's a clown. It's like.
I wouldn't get into kung fu stance, but yeah, I would defend you. what would you like? What's that kick you're gonna do to me? Yeah?
Snap kick.
Snap kick, yeah.
Snap kick. Anyway, it was like, okay, it's a clown. I'll sit down.
Man.
Then it was like literally a pie. Give me your reasons for nominating. It's like
me. Dairy me, man. Oh, no, it's true. I don't know. I might have. Just like Nicky, the other night I was that close. I didn't know what was going on, I just woke up. You know, like, imagine waking up and someone's just looming over you like that. Like, I just looked around like that and Nicky's just literally looming over me like that. I was about that close to grabbing her head and just triangle choke lock, just till she slept, mate, and then go to sleep. And then look and go, oh shit, it's Nicky, you know what I mean?
the funniest thing with our Big Brother was that the rooms were so pitch black, literally contestants would be walking at night but doing this.
Oh, man.
And they'll bump into bed and they go, oh, fucking...
I see you bump into that thing again when you're talking to
I
the thing.
can't
What is it with you?
it's now, I've got a bruise here now. It's now, the first time I fell over, second time right on the corner, and third time tonight. Because you think, okay, it's a corner, but you forget, and I don't do it again because it's a real pain. But, you know, it's like Nicky said, you're drunk. I said, I'm not drunk. I've walked into the...